In the midnight hour.
The term pipe bomb gets thrown around a lot in the professional wrestling business these days, usually to describe an instance where someone has an issue with someone else behind the scenes and they make it public and they cut a little shooty-shoot promo talking about that and exposing some of the inner workings of the business, and that's what I'm going to do today. But I'm not going to call this a pipe bomb promo. I'm going to call this a fertilizer bomb. Because one Joseph Duncan has chosen to lay out a fresh mound of bullshit right in front of me, and I'm going to take a match to that bad boy. Well, here's the thing. Joseph didn't just address me by my professional name of Diskord when he did this. He addressed me by my shoot name, my government name, Dominic Balsamo, so I'm not going to respond as Diskord. No contact lenses. No face paint, no green stuff in my mouth, just Dominic, my tentacle, my beard, and some notes. Let's get this party started. The first point that Joseph attempted to make is that Cen-Cal Professional Wrestling is, quote, running off of the goodwill and resources in this area built by Billy Blade dating as far back as 2001. I'm going to start right there. Part of what I do in Cen-Cal Pro is going out and talking to fans. I approach them at publicity events, I approach them at shows. If I run into someone at the store or the gym and they see the Cen-Cal beanie or I'm wearing a shirt and they're like, hey, I saw your show, you guys are awesome, I stop and I ask them some questions. Every once in a while the conversation does come up, or come around to Vendetta Pro. And that conversation always starts with the San Luis Obispo fan talking about the Santa Maria fan and the fact that they are inbred, toothless, shirtless, illiterate morons. But after that, the conversation always swings to another point, which is that Vendetta Pro has this business model where they take the best opportunities and they save them for the names. The people who have been in WWE or TNA, even if it was just for a cup of coffee, tend to get the championship shots and to get the high-profile matches when they're there, while all the people, the independent people who work just as hard as those guys, if not harder, get pushed lower down the totem pole. And the Cen-Cal fans, the San Luis Obispo fans, they see that Cen-Cal Pro Wrestling doesn't do that. And the goodwill comes from the fact that they appreciate what we do. They appreciate the fact that we're not Vendetta Pro. So yes, Vendetta Pro has been here for over half a decade, but all you did was set a precedent that we broke and made fans happy. They're happy that we're not you. Joseph, as for your accusations that members of the Cen-Cal Pro Board of Directors went to last year's Cauliflower Alley Club reunion and attempted to politic the show out of Vendetta's hands and take it for ourselves, well, there's no other way to say this except for the fact that that accusation is 100% completely false. Yes, we went to CAC. We did it to see some old friends, we did it to scout some new talent, and we did it to protect our name in case anyone from your camp wanted to smear it. But try to take away the show from you guys? That's ridiculous. First of all, at that point we didn't even know who to talk to. Second of all, we were nowhere near prepared to handle anything like that. And third of all, why would we want to take on that stress and headache for the meager amount of pay that we would have made, if at all? This is a business to us. We're not here trying to take over some big wrestling convention show out of our own vanity. We respect what's done there. We like what's done there. Maybe someday we'll be part of it. Who knows? But to try to take it over, that's not even our business model. I don't know where you got your information from, Joseph, but you were lied to. Or, more likely, you guys made it up. You couldn't hold us down. You couldn't hold us back. You couldn't stop us. So the next step, lie about us. Like the old saying goes, when the facts are against you, argue the rules. When the rules are against you, argue the facts. When the rules and the facts are against you, make stuff up. You have said, Joseph, that Cen-Cal Pro is not any competition to Vendetta Pro, and that we had to come to you in order to make ourselves relevant. Again, that's a laugh. We spent all of 2015 making ourselves relevant by putting on the best show that we possibly could in San Luis Obispo, California. We made ourselves relevant through a superior product and through consistency. That's it. We came to you, the prodigal sons returned home, to send you a message. That message is that we are not scared of you. That message is that you do not intimidate us. That message is that no matter how hard you've tried, you cannot stop us. And you have tried. Oh yes. See, for us, we didn't want to compete in the beginning. We wanted to run a company legitimately and put on a great show. End of story. You brought the fight to us. You did it by attempting to threaten workers into not coming and work for us. You did it by trying to guilt fans to not come into our shows. You did it by smearing the good name of members of our board of directors. You did it by lying about us. You did it by damaging our attempts to market our show. Did those posters that we put up in San Luis Obispo all magically disappear on their own within a day? No, I don't think so. And when none of that worked, you did it by trying to eat us from the inside. When we were having our skirmish with Underground Empire Wrestling, Tsunami came to us. And he said, I want to help you guys. He sided with us against UEW up till the final battle when he switched sides and joined them. Did he do that because he's mercurial and prone to fits of whim? No, he did it because he is as deeply ingrained in the fabric of Vendetta Pro Wrestling as Billy Blade, as Joseph Duncan, as anyone else in your upper echelons of leadership, and he wanted to see us crumble. Yet, we still stand. Let's talk about opportunities. Joseph, Billy, Tsunami, all you guys have gone on and on and on about the opportunities that you gave Sledge, that you gave JD Horror, that you gave Jimmy Ray, that you gave me. I can't speak for any of those other guys, but I can speak for myself. And I will. Yes, you gave me those opportunities. But I earned them every step of the way. For 2 years I was there, rain or shine, in sickness and in health, working ring crew, doing promotional stuff, doing whatever odd jobs needed to be done. I have a degree in audio and video production. I've done it professionally for upwards of $50 to $100 an hour, and I did countless man-hours of video production work for your company for free. Never asked for anything in return but an opportunity. See, you don't just give us opportunities out of the blue. We have a mutual understanding. The new guy works, and the guy that's there before us opens doors. And that's exactly what we did. And in the process, I sacrificed time, I sacrificed family events, I sacrificed relationships, I sacrificed my own back. I broke my spine in your ring and didn't stop. I continued to work. I continued to earn my opportunities. And Joseph, you want to sit there behind your keyboard, having never taken a meaningful bump in your life, and you want to call my work ethic into question? How dare you? You may not like me. You may not like my methods. But if you want to call me lazy after everything that I've done for this business, after everything that I have sacrificed, after everything that I have done for Vendetta Pro Wrestling, well, that shows not only how ignorant you are, it also shows how ungrateful you are. And that's it. At this point, I'm done talking. I've said everything that I need to say. Creepshow has already accepted the match against Sue-K on February 26th at the Radisson Hotel in Santa Maria, California. Go to vendettaprowrestling.com for tickets and information. There's your plug, you sons of bitches. Sledge and JD are going to be there. I'm going to be there too. The sacrifices that I made for this business may have cost me my wrestling career, but I still have my manager's license, and I'm going to do everything in my power to help JD Horror and Sledge take a big chunk out of your company, Joseph. Tsunami and Billy Blade were the only names on our hit list in the beginning. Caden Anthony got himself on there when he attacked Sledge at the last Cen-Cal show, and Joseph, you've pissed me off, personally. So I'm going to add your name to that list. And I would advise you to stay out of arm's reach. Because I may not be able to wrestle anymore, but I can still grab you by your throat and pound this fist into your face repeatedly until you no longer look like a grown-ass Bobby Hill and instead resemble something like a bowl of spaghetti that's been dumped on the floor. And don't think I won't do it. You didn't piss off Diskord. You pissed off Dominic Balsamo, and he's the guy that holds Diskord's reins. Dominic Balsamo. That name's about as Italian as it gets. And my people invented the word vendetta. Vendetta has been in my blood long before your company, and it will continue to be in my blood long after. And I'm going to take part in showing you exactly what that word